Yuki Tsunoda has garnered significant attention following Liam Lawson's promotion to Red Bull after just 11 races. There's a realistic possibility that Tsunoda could prove Red Bull made the wrong choice in selecting the New Zealander over him. However, with few opportunities available in the 2025 season and major changes expected in 2026, the big question is where Tsunoda might end up and whether his next team will offer a more competitive environment than his current one. Let's discuss, and stay tuned until the end. And not to miss the latest news, don't forget to subscribe. Tsunoda has become one of the most intriguing drivers on the grid. Since he wasn't promoted to Red Bull, the prospect of him seeking a new challenge is growing more likely. Red Bull team principal Christian Horner has confirmed this, highlighting Lawson's superior performance compared to Tsunoda during a tire test in Abu Dhabi in 2018-2024. Horner mentioned that after 5 years with Red Bull's sister team, AlphaTauri, it's clear that Tsunoda needs a new opportunity to advance in his career. Horner also discussed the influence of Honda on Tsunoda's future with Red Bull. While Honda is a crucial partner for the team, Horner explained that they have always respected Red Bull's decisions regarding driver choices. He noted that Honda likely would have liked to see Tsunoda in the car for their final year with the team, but ultimately, it was Red Bull's decision. Horner acknowledged that after 5 years in a support role, it makes little sense to keep Tsunoda without offering him a real chance for advancement. While there's always a risk that Lawson's debut could go wrong, much like the struggles of Pierre Gasly and Alex Albon, Red Bull is likely to give Lawson more time to adapt, especially considering his lack of F1 experience, despite his success in other series like DTM and Super Formula. If Lawson's performance falters, however, Red Bull may have no choice but to reconsider Tsunoda for a promotion. Tsunoda has recently shared his thoughts on his future beyond Red Bull, revealing that at least 3 teams expressed interest in him. However, he turned them down, believing that if he could beat Daniel Ricciardo, something he ultimately did, he would secure the seat next to Max Verstappen. Despite this, Lawson's broader experience in other racing categories, combined with the greater potential Red Bull saw in him, led to Tsunoda losing out on the coveted seat. It seems that Tsunoda's temper and occasional outbursts may have cost him the opportunity to reach his ultimate goal. Reflecting on his 2024 season, a year where he felt he finally started to showcase his true potential, Tsunoda said, "I probably started to show my value this year, from the beginning of the season before I signed." He went on to explain that his contract with Red Bull was coming to an end, and that, for the first time, he had received interest from other teams. "I've never had that in the last 2 years, especially in the first 2 years," he said. "You just need to consistently keep delivering results. So far, I'm able to achieve that, but this is kind of the first year I'm showing good results consistently. I know a lot of things can still improve, and there's a lot more to come for myself." While Tsunoda's future outside of Red Bull is still possible, his options remain limited. There are scenarios where he could find a more competitive environment, but they would require a lot of factors to align. Aston Martin is the team most frequently linked to him, primarily due to the Honda connection. With the addition of Adrian Newey, a former Red Bull employee, the prospects of Tsunoda joining the rejuvenated team, which aims to challenge for championships by 2026, seem promising. However, the nepotism factor at Aston Martin remains a hurdle. Tsunoda would likely have a better chance of being teammates with Lance Stroll than with Fernando Alonso. He might even be hoping for an early retirement from the 2-time world champion, but that seems unlikely, as Alonso has made it clear he plans to continue racing for the foreseeable future. Still, the ongoing changes within Aston Martin, such as hiring key staff like Newey, Cowell, and Dial, along with the engine partnership with Honda, could put pressure on Lawrence Stroll to make significant changes. If Aston Martin's competitiveness continues to rise, Stroll may feel the need to capitalize on these developments, potentially creating opportunities for drivers like Tsunoda. The decision ultimately lies with time and the bold choices that Aston Martin needs to make. However, if that team isn't the right fit, Yuki Tsunoda is unlikely to be without a seat. Alpine, for example, remains a potential option, though it comes with its uncertainties given the team's performance. The fact that Alpine ended 2024 on a high, climbing from 9th to 6th in the Constructors' Championship, suggests they are on an upward trajectory. A competitive driver could further bolster their lineup, While Pierre Gasly has been the main focus, the team has faced internal challenges between their French drivers, which led to Fernando Alonso's departure. With the promotion of Jack Doohan, it might seem that Alpine's driver lineup is settled, but that might not be the case. Special advisor Flavio Briatore has made it clear that Doohan will be under significant pressure to perform. If he doesn't deliver within a set time, Alpine is prepared to make a change. This reflects Alpine's serious ambition to compete in the midfield and possibly aim for podium finishes. Briatore has openly discussed the team's stance, saying, "The only certain thing in life is death. We start the year with Gasly and Doohan. I guarantee it. After that, we'll see how the season unfolds. I have to help the team achieve results." He went on to emphasize the importance of a driver's performance, noting the driver is the one who has to finish the work of almost 1,000 people behind him. Everyone works for just 2 people, and if a driver isn't making progress, isn't delivering results, they will be replaced. While this could apply to Gasly as well, Briatore's comments seem to be focused on Doohan, given Gasly's strong results in 2024, including being the only driver in F1 history not to cause any damage to his car and consistently finishing in the top 10, despite Alpine's struggles with a slower car. In short, Briatore's statements leave no doubt. Alpine is prepared to make changes if either driver falters, with the team's competitiveness a top priority. Tsunoda would be wise to keep a close watch on how the driver market evolves, particularly with the possibility of reuniting with his former teammate and friend Pierre Gasly. Another intriguing option for Tsunoda could be Cadillac. While the first seat is likely to go to an American driver, the second seat remains up for grabs, and the team has yet to decide whether to opt for a veteran or a younger driver. Tsunoda, while not necessarily young in terms of experience, he will be entering his 6th season in Formula One by 2026, could actually be the perfect candidate. His combination of youth and experience might be just what Cadillac needs as they prepare to challenge for championships once their engines are ready by 2028. Cadillac's goals are clear. They want to be competitive and fight for titles. The uncertainty surrounding the second seat presents an opportunity for Tsunoda to consider his future there. However, Cadillac could also go for a more experienced race-winning driver, such as Sergio Perez, Daniel Ricciardo, or Valtteri Bottas, on a short-term deal. This would help the team understand the car's development and set the stage for bringing in younger talents to build around in the long run. Tsunoda is not short of potential options. While Audi and Haas have their lineups set for 2025 and beyond, both teams will be introducing rookies next season. This opens up possibilities for those drivers to face the pressure of living up to expectations. In situations like these, Tsunoda, who might feel frustrated with his lack of promotion at Red Bull, could find a fresh start at one of these teams. With all these factors in mind, it's clear that Tsunoda's future is full of potential moves. The question remains, will he finish his time with Red Bull sooner rather than later? And more importantly, which team is most likely to secure his services? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to not miss all the latest news from the world of Formula One. See you in the next video.